Well, she stayed put. She says that Ukraine is her home and she did not want to leave it behind. She has a really remarkable story here. Larissa Babij left Kyiv when the war began, moving further west for safety, but she says that immediately she began looking for ways to help and has been doing so for the last 6 months. Growing up in Connecticut, Larissa Babij always felt a strong connection to her Ukrainian roots.
I grew up going to Ukrainian Saturday school and doing Ukrainian folk dancing and really immersed in the culture and the Ukrainian language.
So when she was 25 years old, she made the trip to Ukraine. 1 year turned to 2, and then 3. And before she knew it, 17 years later, she now calls Ukraine home. A home she wasn't willing to leave behind when the war with Russia began.
Somehow my heart is just very tied to Ukraine. Its land, its people, it's a very visceral thing. And it's like I need to be there.
Choosing instead to help in any way she could, like so many others are doing.
The vast majority of people who are in Ukraine right now are fighting to defend Ukraine and to get Russian occupying forces out of our country for good.
The charitable organization she works with directly helps the Ukrainian armed forces on the front lines. Her actions proving the love she's always had for her home, spending time in cities that are bombarded by Russian missiles, sometimes multiple times a day.
I accept the fact that I am in danger all of the time, whether it's during the daytime, whether it's during the nighttime, by virtue of, taking that step to fight. I'm in danger, and then you stop thinking about it. You do your work.
But she is safe, and has spent the last few weeks sharing her story back in Connecticut. Wednesday, she spoke at the Women at War exhibition at Eastern Connecticut State University.
I wanted to bring some real action and reminiscence of war or sounds of war into our quiet corner of Connecticut.
And Babij helped to do that, sharing a message for the people of Connecticut.
Your actions matter and your words matter, and keep standing with Ukraine. We are committed to winning, and it's going to happen. We will win.
The art exhibit at Eastern is open to the public. It features the work of 14 Ukrainian women. That's going to stay open until October 12th. As for Babij, she heads back to Ukraine tomorrow, and she told me that she can't wait to return home. In the studio tonight, Gabby Molina, Fox 61 News.